Hey guys, KDG here. So today I have done my first ever Sims video and actually my first ever gaming video. So I'm pretty proud of it. I kind of knuckled down and did it today. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time and I'm really excited to have finally kind of put it together. And yeah, obviously it took all day and that's why I look like this. Ooh, she needs to brush her hair. But yeah, basically I've been playing Sims pretty much my whole life. First one I didn't have, so I played it at a friend's place and sleepovers, and then I had the second one. I think I definitely had Sims 2 Pets. So I remember having that like really massive booklet, like the game guide, game manual. I don't know, it was massive though. And then I had Sims 3 for a bit, but only got Sims 4 in April, so I'm still kind of getting used to the new way to build, I guess. So, because it's a lot of the room system, I don't know, I don't get it. I'm just starting to get it, and the roofing, I think I crap on about it later, so you get it. Anyway, so this is going to be a house build. It is my house as in the house that I rent, because I am a millennial who can't afford property. Surprising. So it's pretty accurate. I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm obviously recording this on my laptop, so the video isn't, but I'm still learning how to edit as well. So I think I've done okay. I'm pretty happy with it. But I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, thanks. So I've already kind of built the base of the house just because it took me forever. I don't think that would be a very interesting video of me just slightly adjusting things constantly. But here's the basic floor plan. So first off, we've got my room, and we've got one of my housemates' rooms, a lounge room, my other housemate's room, and kitchen, bathroom, little cupboard area, laundry area, toilet, and that's the house pretty much. And of course the shed, one of my favorite places. But yeah, let's start putting everything together. So basically just chucking some doors in, which you obviously have to do. It's so hard to get the doors right because my doors are completely flat. There's no like beveled edges or anything interesting. They're just boring ass doors. But you know what? That's fine. Close enough. Yeah, and then also making the shed try and be as realistic as possible. It's hard because there's not really any proper shed doors. Well, in the packs that I have anyway. Oh well, it looks like I'm already onto the flooring. So there's pretty much wooden flooring throughout the entire house, except for the two of the bedrooms and the kitchen, which I kind of didn't realize until after I'd finished recording this part. I'd walked out into the kitchen. I was like, oh, wait, there's tiles here. I just don't look at them because they're fugly. So yeah, a lot of this house is not a good looking house because it is an old house. I don't know what year it was built, but it is, you know, not recent. So I'm hoping to eventually make another video where I actually renovate it to the way I want, because I swear one of my favorite topics is to talk about with anyone really is like, if I actually own this house, what would I do to it? So I mean, do it in The Sims. Why the hell not? So now I'm trying to find the right bed. I actually have a 4-poster bed. I think I mention it later as well in the video. I did download a mod for it, but every single time I put the bed down, it would disappear. So gonna have to do with that. You know, kind of close enough. It'll do for now. And yeah, getting the dimensions is really awkward because I do have a desk that's like slightly smaller than that, but slightly bigger than the one that I end up using, because it's so set on the tiles. I just went with a smaller one so I could fit in my rack of clothes next to it, because I did want the layout to be quite realistic because it's my bloody house. Not my house, I rent it. I'm not rich, I'm a millennial. yeah, so I think I end up reshaping it. Yeah, I do. Good, because it's kind of too long. That's a lot better. And fiddling around with that. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm still getting used to building in The Sims 4 because I have only actually got it in April because I never had a computer that could really run it. And it wasn't at like the top of my priorities list, but since lockdown happened, I was like, gonna do it. And I'm so glad I did. I've already got a fair few expansion packs. I'm worried about getting more. 'Cause I think I've already got 3 expansion packs, 1 game pack, and 1 stuff pack. And yeah, it took a little while to get them all running at the same time on this laptop because it is a laptop, not a proper computer. But I did get them running, and I'm happy about that. So I think I'm looking for a green rug at the moment. I really need to dive deeper into custom content because I've got like a few packs. I think most of them are by Harry, which is Harrie. She does awesome packs. She does like the beautiful bathroom with an F, and kitchen without a T. And I really love them. I use them for clutter all the time. I only got them like a few bloody weeks ago, and I'm using them for everything. And then the clothing racks also by Grim Cookies, which is also like the loose shoes. Yeah, so you can see my building style is pretty random because I kind of like focus on one thing and then I'm just like, oh, well, if I'm putting that there, I may as well put it somewhere else. So there's a lot of that kind of going back and forth, being like, okay, do this bit and then do that bit, see what looks good where. And I think that works. I think it's, a bit random. Hopefully it still kind of makes sense to you guys. I think so. Because once you put down one thing, like you put down one window, you're like, oh, well, may as well put in all the other windows. Put down one carpet, may as well put down all the other carpets. Yeah. And I'm still kind of, as I said before, still trying to work out the kind of like rooms system. Like, I'm just used to building Sims 3, to be honest, and Sims 2, which I think was my first Sims game. Although I do remember playing Sims at a friend's place, the first one when I was younger. And trying to get the right brick color. I think instead of walking outside, I just looked it up on realestate.com. Because I'm that lazy, but also it's cold. It's bloody cold. So, and roofing, I'm woeful at. But to be fair, this is pretty accurate. I think I played around with a bit maybe after. But it's so hard to do roofs. I miss auto roofing. Auto roofing, where are you at? Come back to me. It's fine. It's fine, whatever. And building the foundation as well, I kind of guessed that. It's just too cold. It's too cold to go outside. I didn't want to go outside. Even in my dressing gown, it was just too cold. But yeah, I think I ended up choosing kind of like a plain concrete, which I think is accurate. I think that's pretty accurate. I also think I ended up lowering the house a bit because the house isn't that high, but it's hard because the lot's at an angle, and it's hard to make a lot on an angle in The Sims because it looks absolutely whack, on the edge of the lot from like the world's floor level, like terrain, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, back to the building. I keep going on little rants, but isn't this what it's for, right? Have a little rant. Yeah, so a lot of the painting, like the house itself is pretty plain. It is a share house. It's been a share house for a long time. Like it's a rental. They're not going to paint a wall like bright red or something just because it's not going to work, basically. But I think I fiddled around with trying to get this side table right for ages because I was just kind of like, the side table's pretty small. Like it doesn't take up half a square like they do normally because it's pretty thin. But there's none that are super thin, but then I tried to put stuff on it and then it was floating and I couldn't get it right. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just do a full-size one and like push it into the wall a bit. That'll do. Close enough. Yeah, I think there's some sort of glass thing on there. I think it's like incense on there at the moment, and there's like some books that I've just chucked there for my housemate to read, and then I've forgotten about them. And then I was also looking through a lot of the SimKia pack. I think I used a fair bit of that one too. I'm not sure exactly who that is by, but I'll put it in the link in the description as well. I'll put in all the CC that I have used. It's not a whole heap really. I've just kind of used the Harry's packs and the SimKia one. I'm pretty sure that's it. Even then, not much of it. So even if you did want to download this for some reason, I guess I'll pop it on the gallery just in case. Yeah, it'll still be really easy. You know, you'll just be missing a bit of clutter because most of it's base game. I don't think I use much packs really. It is mostly base game. I also realized after I did this room, I was, like I said before about the flooring, I walked out there and was like chatting to my housemate and be like, oh, I just built a house in The Sims. She's like, yeah, sweet. And I'm just like looking around, I'm like, oh, wait, that tiling isn't actually in there. That tiling's just in the bathroom and the toilet. And it is the fuggliest tiles ever. I don't know if you've seen them. I've seen them in like my grandparents' house as well. I think my parents' house before they renovated it. Like, it looks like there's like fake water splashing on it. I don't know. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. I don't get it. I will never get it, but whatevs. So yeah, now like really having a go at the kitchen. I'm so proud of the kitchen. I think the kitchen looks great. Like not great, but it looks accurate. Because it is an old kitchen. It's from, I don't know, maybe 80s, 70s, 80s. 80s, I think. I feel like 80s was quite brown, right? I don't know. Whatever. Close enough. Yeah, I'm trying to put in heaps and heaps and heaps of details into the kitchen. I don't think I do it in the video. I think I do it eventually. Just because there's, you know, everyone's kitchen's always cluttered. If your kitchen isn't cluttered, then, I don't know, you're rich because you've got heaps of storage space. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. But yeah, there's just so much random stuff in the house, like lots of bits and pieces. We're pretty lucky to have a fireplace, even though it isn't a real one. It's one of those gas ones, so it does have real fire in it, but it's not like you don't have to put wood on it or anything, just a gas one, so it's really cool. Does end up quite expensive if you use it lots, but we don't really use the laundry much at the moment. We've all got our own rooms. We've all got heaters in our own rooms, so we're kind of just like, whatever. And it's just kind of got a lot of leftover furniture from past housemates hanging around, which, you know, is usable, but doesn't match everything, if you get what I mean. Yeah. So yeah, what am I doing here? Kind of going back and forth as I do. What am I doing? I keep having these, like, I think I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. I just kept going back and forth so much. Anyways, so this is another housemate's room. Her room isn't accurate because she does have a new bed, but I couldn't find anything like it on here. So I kind of did her old bed, and she's got like a desk, and cause she's working from home at the moment, and I was gonna try and put like a few computer screens on there, but I couldn't make it look good, so I didn't end up doing that. Yeah, and she's the lucky one who has it's not really a built-in wardrobe, it's just kind of built-in open shelving. I think the back room's supposed to be like a nice sitting room or something, but it's obviously not used as that because, well, whatever. Yeah, so his toilet and kind of like a laundry. Oh, nope, going back to my other housemate's room. Fair enough. Yeah, trying to get it accurate without like walking into my housemate's rooms and just being like, can I just have a look? It's tough. But I think it's somewhat accurate. This room's quite white. Like, it's a lot of white furniture. I think maybe I don't use SimKia. I use Tiny Living. No, okay, apparently not. And it was hard to get a bed right as well because there's no beds with like green frames, but it's just green bed. And then yeah, the spacing of it's a bit off. She has, a proper desk there. Needs to, could have really put it out one more, but then my room would have been too big. Oh well. Oh well, what's done is done. I'm still very, 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 very happy with it. Yeah, and now to the shed where I spent a fair bit of time, to be honest. It's just nice because it's, this mixture of indoors and outdoors. Oh, I am roofing it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I ended up doing skylights on this one, just because there's skylights there, and that's one of my favorite parts about the shed, to be honest. What am I doing? I am furnishing it. Great. Yeah, so the shed's, very, mismatched furniture because it is just random stuff. I'm not going to spend like hundreds or even thousands of dollars on furniture for it because it's probably going to get wrecked. Like that's how I'll kind of, do whatever room, like, have a party in there. So, nothing else gets wrecked, basically. And those chairs are scary accurate. If you know those chairs from IKEA, like the white ones, and like underneath it, it's kind of got like just two chairs, two legs, so they're kind of bouncy. Yeah, we actually have them. I think I end up actually expanding the room because it's pretty big, really. But again, the lot just isn't quite the right shape. I miss the old Sims where you could just plop lots wherever, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But it's pretty close. It's pretty close. So I've gone back through and done all the landscaping and added heaps of clutter items and basically tried to make it as realistic as possible because what the hell else am I going to be doing, really? Yeah, so this is pretty much it. I'm pretty happy with it. This is my little front porchy. Very cute. In real life, there's a lot more plants there and it covers the entire thing. Like the sunlight kind of just gets through. And this is the hallway. Nothing interesting going on there. Despite living in this house for many, many years, it's pretty empty. Apart from like kind of like all our housemates' rooms are pretty cluttered. We've got a lot of shit in there. But our rooms are pretty empty. Everything else is pretty empty. Just because we don't use the space. We kind of just mainly use our own bedrooms and another area which we'll get to eventually. So this is my room. I did find a custom content bed that was more correct because I do have a metal 4-poster bed, but it didn't work. Every time I'd place it, it'd just disappear. So I don't know about that. But yeah, I'd say this is pretty accurate. Got green curtains, green rug, normally have a green cover. I've got some laundry under there, laptop, little desk, and I have that exact same clothes rack. I've even been chucking my shoes on top of my dresser just in case my dog gets it. And then, mirror to take selfies and dance in the nude in front of, the huge. So this is one of my housemates' rooms. Hers is very much more put together. Mine's very messy. And yeah, I don't think Sims could really actually use this room, but it's just because scaling in The Sims versus real life, it's really tough to do. Like, for example, she has a massive desk there, and obviously she can walk around it, but not really in The Sims, which is, a little bit annoying, but what else? Let's go into the most exciting room in the house, the bathroom, which, if you follow me on Snapchat, you have seen it plenty of times. It's not really that interesting, it's just that. What else have we got? So this is the lounge room. Oh, there I am, watching some telly. She really is me. Get it, girl. Lounge room's pretty empty. We honestly don't really use it. Like, it's just a share house. We kind of got our own shit going on. Although we are all pretty close mates. it just doesn't really get used, so it's pretty empty at the moment, which is fine. Get there one day. And this is the kitchen, which I'm really proud of because it is scary accurate. We've got the fruit bowl, unopened letters, one that's slightly clipping there, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. Half-drunk wine. Bunch of clean dishes that haven't been put away because I'm too lazy. Yeah, pretty old crap, basically. Old fridge, random crap on the walls, calendar. How many times am I going to say crap in this video? Crap. Another housemate's room. She has an awesome view in real life, but because it's The Sims, this lot wasn't the same size in any other neighborhood that I think would work better. So that's fine. It's totally fine. And then here we go. I don't have laundry day stuff or whatever it's called. So this is close enough. We've kind of got the laundry hamper. We've got a washing machine, sink, all that kind of fun stuff. And then there's the toilets down here. Don't know why that's up there. Don't ask me. Even though I made it, it's fine. And then some pictures up there. And yeah, and this bit here is normally like a stack of shelves, but couldn't find a good set of shelves. And oh, it's getting dark outside. Out here I've got a couple of benches and flowers and potting stuff. In summer we sit out here and have a drink. It's really nice. And then one of the probably most used rooms in the house is the shed. Every share house should have a good shed. If you don't, you're doing something wrong. Table for storage, putting drinks, snacks, beer pong, that kind of stuff. And yeah, this is pretty much the exact same higgledy-piggledy furniture we have in the shed in real life. Which is kind of scary. And we've just got a TV out there and a Wii. So spending lots of time out there. Yeah, I spend a lot of time in there. It's fun. It's nice. It's kind of like fresh air, but not. You get what I mean? Whoop. Because there's actually skylights, and there are in real life too. Got some skylights in it, so it's really, really nice. And yeah, the backyard's actually a fair bit bigger than that and a fair bit more overgrown, but whatevs. We even got a solar panel because we've got solar hot heating. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And this is me. So yeah, that's my house. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I'd really, really appreciate a like and subscribe, a comment, just, I don't know, point out all the flaws, point out all the mistakes I made, please. I'm still learning. And yeah, follow me over on Twitter. It's KDGSFW. And yeah, let me know if you want to see more. Let me know if you want to see me renovate it as well. I'm very excited to do that. And you know what? I'll be doing it regardless whether you want to see it or not. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a good one.